In part three of finding resilience in stories, we will finish the final three cells of the flowchart that you're using, and then you'll be able to complete the task. And then there's the last three sections of the flowchart, which is ask you to kind of summarize a little bit. So for instance, in this box 5 is summarize how resilient you think the person was that you described in your story. Not in the story I just told you, but in your own story, how resilient are they? In the case that I'm talking about with the steamed dumplings, it's not that serious of a problem. It's more of a short-term thing. So I would say they were somewhat resilient, but I think there are probably more meaningful examples of longer-term resilience to draw upon for people that are dealing with adversity or challenges every single day for maybe weeks or months on end. Then in the next space, you're asked to identify any suggestions you have on how they could have been even more resilient in the story or example. Maybe one thing is in the story I was thinking about with the steamed dumplings is perhaps he could have become friends with them somehow or shared the dumplings. As it was, he just took from them, and I think they might have been really angry with him. So that might not have been a really good outcome at the very end of it all. It does make for sort of a nice story. And then in this space, it asks you to reflect a little bit more personally, and that is to identify 3 or more qualities of resilience that you think you could use yourself in similar or different situations, and describe how you think they might be helpful. So hopefully that gets you going on how to use the flowchart and how to go back and forth between the qualities of resilience and identities table and the flowchart itself.